I've got one that can see.
Logic before authority. Hi guys, this is Daniel Alexander Cannon here on Logic Before Authority. In my last video, I made the claim that lightning struck the Georgia Guidestones. And some of you don't quite get it. Since I released that video, footage from the lightning strike has come out. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, no, that wasn't a lightning strike, and you've seen it, and you know. Okay, let Mr. Logic do his thing. What you're looking at here is the footage that came out. Now, where is the footage of the people planting the explosives? But no, they didn't release that. They released this. Now, let's take a look at it. I'm going to watch it through with you, and then I'm going to show you why it was lightning. Now see, was that lightning or not? Well, you can't tell unless you do something real special. Frame by frame. Okay. Oops, wrong button. Here we go. Okay. Here is right before, and this is the next frame. This is less than a second, much less than a second later. Let's go another frame. Okay, what do you see? Okay, let's go back to right before. What is this? This is a light there shining on the ground. Now, what happens when lightning strikes? Will it make this light go brighter? What happens when a bomb goes off? Will it make that light go brighter? Okay. Does the light go brighter? See it? Extremely bright. This is electrostatic interference with the light and causing it to pulse. An explosion would not do that. Okay? Now, I got more proof. Logic. Okay, let's go one frame. Because you got to remember, lightning happens in way less than a second. So this frame and this frame are really the only two frames that matter. Okay, so let's go to the first frame when it hits. What do you see? See the color? See the purple? Do you know what color lightning puts off? Do you know what purple or heliotrope is? It is the color of the power of God. It is the color that comes off of lightning. And the light pulse. If you look it up, you will see that lightning causes purple. You know how I also know this? Because I was sitting on my porch one night, staring out into the yard, and some of you will remember this because I put the video out. And I was staring out into the yard, and there was a severe thunderstorm happening, and I was recording the audio. And I was leaning over the mic, and I said, it's calming down a little bit, but I'm expecting, and when I said I'm expecting, a lightning bolt struck right exactly where I was looking. And you know what struck me the most was that the color purple was so vibrant. Okay? This is lightning. This is electricity. This was an act of God. It's undeniable when you take into account the pulse of the light in the background and the purple. You see all that? And there's a bit better footage, but the highest quality they put out for their fantastic cameras they've got there to protect something that supposedly means a lot to the elite. But they only put out 240 is the quality that they put out. You see that? And there's a reason for that. But I see enough in 2 frames to know that's all I need to see. That is just amazing. Really, really, really just amazing. And I hope y'all guys can now see that. There was one other thing. The time on here says 4:03:33. 4:03:33. So 4:03 in the morning and 33 100ths or whatever, however it's calculating it here. And I find those numbers interesting as well. Yep. But the main point is the pulsing of the light. See, the light goes back to normal because the lightning, the pulse of the energy is going to be way less than a second. So you're going to get the pulse, and then boom, right back to regular light. See how it retreated back to its normal self? Yep. And for those of you that haven't seen the other video, in my previous video I went through and showed you that right here is where the Georgia Guidestones are at. And this is a lightning map that tracked all the lightning in the area for last night. Matter of fact, it tracks the entire United States. But there were lightning strikes in the area at the time of the event last night. And there was a small thunderstorm right over this area. And there was one up over to the right, which you can see up over here too as well. Right? So, to me, I would say I've seen enough. I've seen enough. This was, now they may come out with a little video showing somebody walking up there and claim that they're planting explosives in order to cover this up, that this was an act of God, because Satan would not want the people to know that this was an act of God. And they will do what they can to cover it up, just like they're doing right now by saying it was a bomb and it was a bomb squad and all this. But this light pulse and this purple proves it. And even how long the light pulses for just microseconds. See that? That's undeniable, guys. All right, that's it. If I see something else, I'll let you know. I love you guys. God loves you too. Don't forget that. And guess what? Whether you believe it or not, it does not matter. God, our Father in heaven, is in charge.